In a quiet valley surrounded by golden fields and tall whispering trees, there was a small town named Willow Bend. The people lived simply, growing their food, caring for animals, and helping one another. But there was one problem. The town produced a lot of waste: plastic bottles, glass jars, food leftovers, things people used once and threw away. The village landfill grew bigger each year. The air did not feel as clean. The river did not shine as brightly as before. The mayor worried. The families worried. But no one knew what to do. No one, except a young girl named Lena. Lena and the forgotten jars. Lena was quite thoughtful, always observing nature. She loved to walking near the fields, collecting pine cones, fallen branches, and smooth stone. One day, while walking near the landfill, she noticed something. Jars, hundreds of glasses jars, clear, strong, unbroken, thrown away, forgotten. She picked one up, looked through the glass, and whispered, "You were made to hold something, to keep something safe. Where are you here? Why are you here?" She took a few jars home. Her mother smiled but did not understand. Mom, Mom, they are old. Why bring them back? Lena says, because everything has a second life if we believe in giving. The spark of an idea. Lena washed the jars. She cleaned the lids. She decorated them with paint, ribbon, jute, and pine cone she found outside. She made storage jars for spices, candle holders, screen doors, terrariums, flowers vases, snow globes, styles, Christmas decoration. But her best idea came one evening while sitting near the barn. She saw food scraps being thrown away, and she remembered something her grandmother once said. Even waste can become power if you understand it. Lena researched with the village librarian. She learned about something called biogas, methane, that forms when wood waste breaks down without sir. That gas can be used like fire, and suddenly everything connected. Old jars could become small fermentation jars. Food waste could become fuel. The village could make its own clean energy. The idea was simple but powerful. The village awakens. Lena did not keep the idea to herself. She gathered the village and spoke softly but with courage. Lena, we throw away food, we throw away jars, but both still have value. If we let food waste break down safely inside sealed container, it creates methane energy. If we collect it, we can use it for heat and light. We can use jars as small biogas makers. One small jars won't power a house, but a village of jars will. The villagers looked at each other and something began to change. People cleaned their jars. They collected food scraps responsibility. They built a community biogas tank, safe, designed by local engineers, inspired by Lena Little Jar experiment. They collected food scraps responsibility, but they built community biogas tank, safe, designed by local engineers, inspired by Lena's Little Jars experiment. Week by week, the village used less firewood, less coal, less pollution. The river became clearer. The air smelled fresher. The trees sang again when the wind blew. The light in the jar. At the end of the year, the village held a festival. Everyone gathered under strings of recycled glass lanterns, made from the very jars Lena once found forgotten in the landfill. Candles flickered like fireflies inside them. The mayor stepped forward. "Mayor, we thought power came from big machines and big factories, but today we learn power can come from what we choose not to waste."